95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hog Show. How you doing? It's Riggs. We got a couple friends over here. Josh, S.R. Perrott, here for a Morning Hog Brew review.
Morning.
Once again.
Oh,
hi, Josh.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing? Hey, Josh, check out that dude right next to you.
This guy, Greg?
It's Greg from Wops Hops. Let's give him some props as well. There you go.
Hello.
Well, wait a minute. Props Hops. Greg, you can use that if you want.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, just put that down. Write that down. That's free. Everything else can come up with a
Put
with
into
a price
the computer.
What are we getting into today? Because it is that turn. This is a turning point in the brew review season, isn't it?
Yeah, so I was talking to Greg about some fall beers, and as soon as he heard we were doing something, he's like, I'm coming on.
Oh, I like it.
Because
I
he's
like how
got
Greg
something
rolls.
special for us.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that, his stuff after the break.
Oh, it's a teaser. Greg, why are you teasing us? Well, all right, then what are you gonna start us with then?
So last couple shows I told you summer beers are almost all their way out already.
Right.
And I told you we would have pumpkin beers and Oktoberfest beers before you knew it. And guess what? We're there.
They have landed.
We're already there.
They have landed. They're here.
So we're going to start off with some Oktoberfest beers. I
Okay.
figure we'll start off with a couple of the staples, and then over the next couple of weeks we'll do some imports and some pumpkin beers and stuff like that.
Okay.
But we'll start off with a couple we know and love,
All right.
and the iconic, right?
Oh.
Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Okay. All right. Fair.
I don't know if you can. I mean, obviously imports started it over there in Germany and stuff. But Sam Adams, I don't know if you can talk about it otherwise without mentioning Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
That's a great point. I was thinking about dressing up as Sam Adams for Halloween. It's still undecided.
I think you should.
Maybe you guys can levy an opinion on that, but it would be an obscure one. I have to explain it to people probably. They're like, "Are you Colonel Sanders?" I'm like, no. That dude has the.
I mean, you do
flavor
have the
saver.
hair, though.
Yeah, I'm going to start there.
Yeah.
That's the base of the entire costume, and then maybe like a puffy shirt.
And a puffy shirt.
All right, now they don't tinker with this formula much, do they?
Not too often. They have reformulated a lot of their seasonals over the last 5 years or so. So summer has been reformulated, winter and cold snap. Oktoberfest, they're like, nah, I don't think we need to do that. Even Sam's Lager, actually. Okay. But yeah, so this is 5.3% alcohol, Martin style lager. Do you remember what Martin stood for?
It stands for party time.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, yes. But it's March. So
March.
they used to brew.
Got it.
March time, and then by the time Oktoberfest season rolled around, it was ready to go.
They brew it, they stick it in the beer hole in the ground, and they dig it up.
They gotta lager it.
Right.
I want you to talk about Oktoberfest and when actually Oktoberfest is in the Rhineland.
This is where the technicality kicks in.
So we've talked about it in previous years. Oktoberfest does not mean October.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest typically takes place in the later part of September.
Right.
So you'll see some events starting in the later part of September. Are you guys doing anything down there?
Yes, the 28th of September we're doing our Woptoberfest release.
There you go.
Love it.
And we'll have a block party. Should be fun. Ooh, nice. There are angels in the room.
That's what Oktoberfest does. It makes them dance all around. This is just great. This is just smooth.
So
tells you what time of the year in case you forget. Like what day? What day is it? What year is it?
And again, Oktoberfest is good past October.
Right.
Just because it says the word October does not mean on November 1st you stop drinking it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite styles of beer. Nice malty, a little bit of caramel sweetness in there. And the ABV is fair, 5.3%. Some of these other Oktoberfests push up into the 6 range. And to do that at a festival day, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Yeah. If you get
it could get ugly.
yeah, unless you got a golf cart or something, somebody can drive you around. Then even
I still need to invest in one.
Yeah. When we get, I'm thinking Morning Hog golf cart. Saying we can put it out there.
I wonder if we can get some sponsors for that, Greg. You in?
Sure.
Well, I have one that doesn't work. So
you do really?
I need all new batteries. So we can do a combined.
Let's get yours. We'll put the Morning Hog Brew Review logo on it. Put the Prod logo on the tail, and we'll just have somebody push us.
Right.
Like a
we
rickshaw,
can Flintstone
like
it,
a rickshaw.
right?
Yeah, we can
Flintstone it. Cut a hole in the
Cut
floor.
some holes in the bottom.
Yeah.
Let's Flintstone it. I'm in. All right. Well, you've already cracked open a newbie.
So I was going to say,
I haven't finished this one.
I'm sorry. You can finish while I'm talking.
Yeah,
sure. This is nice.
So that Sam Adams, you're still going to see summer ale out there on the shelves.
Right.
That's just hit our dock, so you're going to see that transition over. But just keep your eyes peeled, and it'll be here until winter lager, which is runs up into about November-ish time.
Okay.
So If you see it out there, go and grab it. You'll see it on draft, package, local independent stores, Total Wine, ABCs, or you can always check out our website.
srprod.com/beerfinder.
That's the one.
Easy to remember for me. I don't know if you guys remember it.
Donka.
All right. You're pouring a new beverage.
I am. This one is not as well known, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But the brewery is.
Okay.
So this is Shiner over there in Texas. And so their Oktoberfest is also a Martin style lager. In upcoming weeks, we'll talk about Martin style lagers and then Oktoberfest style fest beers. And we'll do kind of some of the variances and the differences of flavors there.
Oh, yeah, that thing. This is super good.
So this 5.7%.
Okay.
So a little bit extra.
I don't know that have I had the Shiner? Maybe I just forget it.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Shiner are always doing good things, especially with their seasonals. And with such an old school brewery, they're going to go with those old school styles sometimes.
Right.
And I'm glad they do.
Yeah.
What I like is you talk about the different Marzens.
Yeah.
So Shiner, you get a truer German yeast.
It's a zestier yeast.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's a
Look at you.
definite difference between the two.
Yeah.
Sam Adams more caramel forward.
Yep.
Whereas this finishes with that traditional German yeast. It's hard to explain. Crisp is a good word, but also
Clean.
Yeah. It's when I drink a German beer, this is the finish that I always remember.
Okay. I like it.
Makes
I'm
sense?
with them on that. Absolutely.
By the way, zestier yeast is going to be our phrase that pays. So listen for that. If you hear it come up again,
It's a great band name.
Could be worth dozens of dollars. Yeah, right. It would be a great band
The
name.
zesty yeast.
Yeah. It's just everybody wears suits, but Slipknot masks, which makes no sense. Yeah. Very calm.
Oh, I'm in.
Very, very calm music, but a threatening look. This is a great beer. Again,
Absolutely.
Just perfect.
Now, so Sam Adams Oktoberfest, as you know, is going to be everywhere. The Shiner Oktoberfest, package only, 6-pack cans. Pretty limited release. So if you see it out there, go ahead and grab it. Again, the website's always going to be quick and easiest.
He's talking about srprod.com/beerfinder. That's srprod.com/beerfinder. I guess I need to have more of this. Stick around. More Morning Hog Brew Review coming up. 95.7 The Hog, Morning Hog Happy Hour is on. How you doing? It's Riggs, joined by my friends Josh and Greg over there. Wops Hops in the house.
Hello.
Now,
Yo.
we embarked on what is a seasonal journey now. We kind of cracked the seal
There you go.
on Oktoberfest, right? Which is not October. Which kind of messes with your mind and the calendar. Just take your calendar, just cross October out. Don't worry about it.
Septemberfest doesn't sound the same.
It doesn't. Doesn't sound as much fun.
Yeah.
It makes me think of, Earth, Wind, and Fire at best, maybe. But you brought a monster can today for us to try, and a weird-looking bottle.
Yeah. So, every year we make our award-winning sweet potato ale. So every year we try to perfect the recipe, make it just a little bit better.
Okay.
And I think this batch came out really, really good. I'm really happy with it.
Okay.
So every batch that we make contains 160 pounds of real sweet potatoes
What?
that we have to peel and
It
cut.
does not
and-
sound fun at all.
It sounds miserable.
Can you get like a drill, pop it on there, and then like...
We tried
Yeah,
that. It was
potato
very messy. Sweet potatoes they're not uniform shape, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
They're
nothing
not.
works. No.
Yeah, and it's hard to grip one and then clear your fingers out of the way to
Yeah.
not peel your fingers. Right?
Yeah.
So good for you for showing up with all your digits intact, and and you got, and so this is you tinker with the formula, obviously.
Well, I, more than tinkering, I just I want to perfect it. Last year I thought it was a little too much spice in there.
Okay.
So which kind of gave it a bitter finish that I didn't want.
Yeah.
I mean, no one could tell the difference. Everyone loved it. I'm very critical of what we do because I want to make better stuff every time.
Yeah.
Every year, I don't think it can get better than it does.
Sure. Well, we're going to be the judge of that.
So
gonna be
yeah.
hard.
Do you want to do that first, or you want to do
whatever you think.
So I think we're going to end the summer though. I think with I made a mango beer.
Oh,
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So we used real mango nectar in this.
Whoa.
Just kind of refreshing way to end the summer and then move into the seasonals.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
It's by the way, nectar just makes it sound better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's nectar. Mango puree,
Yeah.
but mango nectar. Oh,
Doesn't sound as
yeah,
good.
yeah,
absolutely.
I get like my nipples get a little weird when you say that.
I can see it.
Yeah, thanks. Well, I wore the right shirt for you. All right,
those
so
away.
yeah, I got to be honest, man. First of all, this looks like, straight out of the middle of a mango.
So what style of beer is this?
So it's a blonde ale.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people look at it and go, well, it's a hazy, but that comes from the real mango nectar.
Well, that is kicking.
So, yeah.
That is mango-rific.
That might be the most authentic mango flavor I've had in a very, very long time in a beer.
Yeah.
Especially
when
the
you
finish.
Real stuff. That's a
Absolutely.
big difference.
Understood.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are.
Jeez.
Now,
Nice
if I
one.
was making, 200,000 barrels of this, then I think we'd be using something else. It would get mighty
Right.
expensive.
Right.
But it's really nice, easy. It's 4.5. It's flying through the tap room at Wops Hops.
Right.
Where's that located, Greg?
Yeah.
Wops Hops Brewing Company is located in beautiful downtown Sanford. We were the very first microbrewery in Sanford.
Okay. I was recently there.
We were. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah. By the way, do you know Greg? Greg wasn't there, but somehow, like through telepathy, he bought me a beer
Let's see.
while I was sitting there. It's crazy. And then I bought 6 more.
Yeah, there you go.
So I wanted to
And you
support-
brought friends,
I wanted
too,
to,
yeah.
I did. I wanted to support the cause. So this is one of the options right now, right there in the tap room, and I'm going to guess, will sweet potato be there as well?
Well, not yet. We're going to do a special release on. Yeah, that's in a couple more weeks. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. Every year things get released earlier and earlier. So I think it's kind of like seeing Christmas decorations in August. So we don't want to see that. So
That's true.
So we want to push it. But the nice thing about sweet potato ale is
It's not a pumpkin.
it doesn't. It's not a pumpkin. Yeah.
Right. That's nice.
Yeah, no gourds were hurt or damaged in the making of sweet potato ale.
That's good.
But I think it has a longer seasonal life.
Okay.
People like to have sweet potatoes through Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So whereas pumpkin beers, as soon as Halloween's over with, people are like, I'm tired of the pumpkin spice. So yeah, I think.
And as a sales representative of pumpkin beers, I can attest to that.
You can say that the mental shelf life
absolutely.
at least is kind of get it. All right. Well, let's.
Yeah, nothing worse than looking at a display of pumpkin beers later on in the season.
Yeah.
You're like, oh crap, what am I gonna do with all this?
Sure. Well, I make great Christmas gifts to those that you don't care so much about.
There's still great beers, again, just like the Oktoberfest beer. There's still great beers after October 31st.
It is, absolutely.
Great. Yeah. Don't let the name hold you back.
Yeah, please.
That's a brew review promise.
And don't let anybody shame you on pumpkin beers either.
No.
No, the only reason why I don't make pumpkin beers is because everyone else makes pumpkin
Absolutely.
beers. As a small brewery, I have to stand out.
Sure.
So, when I was a home brewer, I just decided that I wanted to do something different, and then from there, I got a lot of attention because of
Yeah.
it. So,
Good for you.
Why change
Yeah,
something?
absolutely.
That's right.
No.
That's right. I was telling when I was in Sanford and I was wandering the streets, I was telling people about you.
Wandering this.
I was like, "Look, Greg's a wild card. Look out!" I was saying that to random strangers. All right.
I always love the
Let's
nose
get
on
let's
this
get the
one,
nose,
too.
yeah. Oh wow! See, this defies explanation again.
Nailed it again, buddy.
Wow!
You
Really
see what I
did.
mean, though? It's less,
do see what
less
you mean.
spice.
Yeah.
It really, the vanilla comes through really nice
Yep.
this year.
I like that finish.
Cinnamon's the perfect amount. It's there, but it's not dominating.
Yeah.
It's refreshing. It still tastes like beer.
Right.
And yeah, I think I'm the happiest with this batch.
Yeah.
In the 15 years I've been making this beer.
And the beauty of this, you don't have to argue with relatives. You can just enjoy it, as opposed
I
to sitting
enjoy
at a
arguing with
Thanksgiving
my
table. Well,
relatives.
yeah, that's true. You can do that separately. Actually, this might help the argument a
Yeah.
little bit. Maybe we all agree we just have this beer and head to Wops Hops afterwards.
And that comes in at 5.9% alcohol.
Okay.
IBUs are international bittering units.
Yes.
I'm sure your listeners know that by now after listening to the show all these years.
right.
You know what an IBU
However,
is.
bitterness is perceived different by almost everybody.
Right.
But there's a common factor of bitterness.
Yeah, you have to start somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right.
But IBUs are low, 24.
Okay.
The hops that we use are we put them in late edition, so it's not so bitter. That bitterness goes away, but it's there enough to make it taste like beer.
Right.
And by the way, your knowledgeable staff over there was very good about describing all of your beers too. You trained them well.
Well, thank
like
you.
the sensei, right?
That's right.
You know? Yeah.
The Obi-Wan.
That's right. That's actually better than the
Sensei's good because you make Lucky Samurai.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah,
very true.
Yeah.
Yep. A rice lager, by the way.
And so this is so the plan for this is to hold back a little bit, get this right in the right pocket of the season.
Well, we delivered it last week to SR Parat, so if there are any bars, restaurants out there that want it, you better tell your rep because it's going to go fast.
Or if there's any customers that want it, you tell your restaurant.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah,
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, man, get that beer I heard on the radio. And
Absolutely.
What?
Yeah.
What? Just hit us up here at 257-0324. We'll help you out.
Or you check out the website.
Oh, yeah. srprod.com/beerfinder. That's where you can do that. So we've cracked open the season. We've now...
The floodgates are
There's
open.
no going back now.
Nope.
Now we are all about looking into fall, being in fall.
I wish the weather would come.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty good, wouldn't it? Are you guys sweaty right now? I'm kind of sweaty.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
know
in
if
general.
I mean, honestly, I get sweaty just when I'm eating normal potatoes, because I eat a lot of them. And I'm told there's some sort of starch element in potatoes that causes your body to have to process them
Yeah, I don't
differently.
think that's correct. But
I don't understand. But this is a delightful array of beers. Very nice start.
Yep. I'm ready for the season, that's for sure.
Greg, anything exciting happening in Sanford that you want to tell us about? You doing like any sort of street parties? You going to block the place off?
Our block party starts next. Where is it? August yet? No, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, when is? Okay. September 28th is our first block party.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to release
Tomorrow's the
Waptober.
3rd. We're in August.
Oh, yeah. I know.
I'm losing track of days.
I know it's
man.
really confusing. Yeah. Listen, we've had a couple beers.
Hey, at least we waited until August to talk about
Yeah.
this.
Look, we're three dudes without a calendar. All right, we'll figure it out and tell you when to go.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe it's holy crap! It's August.
Yeah,
already.
I know. You probably are late for an appointment. We got to get out of here. Well, until September when we see you at Wops Hops. Cheers.
Cheers.
Take care. Thank you.